Oh my goodness. Okay. So I have been thinking about body image issues in women our age. Menopausal, postmenopausal. We all know that our bodies go through a ton of changes, right? Like we get a little bit rounder, a little lumpier, our metabolism tanks. There are things you can counter that. Yes, I am aware of all of those things. But as summer is approaching in my area, the warm weather is approaching in my area, and as I've made it clear to myself and to all of you for accountability, is that as I'm entering this new empty nest retirement phase of my life, I want to do things different. I don't want to keep making the same mistakes. I don't want to be limited by the things I used to be limited by. Okay, so summer is here. Shorts need to be worn. Bathing suits need to be worn. Tank tops need to be worn. And I was just digging through my stuff, pulling it out. Ugh. And you would think by this age that I would have let go of the cultural ideal standards for beauty and body image. Because who really cares? Really? Who really cares about how I look? Nobody's noticing. I've mentioned that before in other videos, the invisibility that comes with age. It's a real thing. So why do I care if my legs are a little white and lumpy and my knees are a little lumpy and spider veins? I mean, all the stuff. All the stuff. All the stuff that we all have for the most part. I mean, there's those freakish anomalies that have just these perfect bodies genetically. But like for the most part, we all have the same parts and pretty much the same like flaws or features, I should say. I don't have to call them flaws. They're just features, right? Like your elbows. How have your elbows changed over the years? Like I just recently I was trying on some clothes and I saw how I looked from behind. You don't get that view very often. And I was like, what in the world? Like it was kind of hanging over my elbow. Little roll. And then, of course, like the back fat. Anyway, I'm a little disappointed in myself. As many of you know, I'm a counselor for over 30 years, and I've worked a lot with people with eating disorders and body image, and I don't think that I am really unhealthy when it comes to my relationship with food and my body. But I'm telling you, I'm already plotting out ways to avoid wearing shorts and bathing suits in public. And that makes me sad because I'm missing out on opportunities to make memories and to have experiences and to be comfortable, right? Like if I'm constantly trying to cover up, I'm going to be too hot. I'm not going to be able to participate. Like I don't want to be that way. I don't want to be that way. And at this point in our lives, we should be able to just let that go. My sense of self and value are not determined, I should say, are not determined by how I look or how close I meet the beauty standards, how smooth my thighs are, how flat my stomach is. It's just interesting. It's just interesting, and I'm going to work on it, and I need your wisdom on this. I'm sure there are women who can relate, and maybe women who have moved through this successfully at this age, and I would love your wisdom. I would love your feedback. Do you struggle with like avoiding certain clothing or certain activities or events because you're self-conscious of certain aspects of your body? Or have you moved past all that? How did you do that? I'd be curious about that. So thank you for listening to my rant today, and I would love to hear your comments and feedback about all of it. All right, take care. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.